All right. This is Matt, the old Florida boy, and you can see who's next to me, Trailblazer Tim from the Creative Outdoorsman. Today, we are going to go out and do our first overnight of the 2021 season. It's been 5 months since I've been out, moving out of my house, and it's finally sold and done. Everything is set. So look for some more videos from me pretty soon. But today, me and Trailblazer Tim are on the way to meet our friend Dave, the Florida Pirate from Florida Pirate Adventures, and we're going to see what hijinks we can get into camping overnight tonight. This should be interesting. Stay tuned. All right, making one stop at the ranger station to check in, and look who I found. It's Dave, the Florida Pirate Adventures. He's going to follow us out there, and we're going to go into some good old American hijinks tonight. This ought to be good. All right, here we are out at the Mullet Camp. Trailblazer Tim and Dave. We've been in the midst of setting up over there. We're like right in the middle of rain, so I think we're going to get rain later. I got my River Country Products Trekker 1A tent. Again, this is the second time I've used it. It should work out pretty well, so I'm going to go set that up, and I'll give you a little preview of it when I'm done. Here we go. We got the Redneck Riviera set up. We got the River Country Products Trekker 1A tent under my cheap 10 by 10 tarp, and we got our big front porch out here. Man, look how much front porch area that gives me. That's like 5 feet of front porch out there. All my stuff is over there. It's not gonna get wet. I'm praying for an Arctic blast because that looks like it could be kind of warm in there tonight. I don't know, man. I hope it cools off. I think it will, but it's got some side vents on the side, on each side. So I'm gonna get in there and pull them side vents out, and I should be all right. But I want to know one thing: I'm damn sure gonna be dry. Okay, I don't know whether you can see, but right there, you can see the water rippling. There's a big manatee that is screwing around, moving those bushes right over there. And I think there's a lot of them in here this time of year because it's cool and the water's nice and warm. If I could get closer to him, see his back all the way out of the water? Right there, he's just laying on the top of the water. Right, well, that's my finger. Right there. Okay, he's just laying on the top of the water. Wish he'd come this way. We get a pretty good shot of him. See him? There's his nose out of the water. There's his nose out of the water again. The life of a manatee, right, Tim? There's probably a bunch of them out here. This is a paradise, man. I was just talking to Tim and I says, wonder what this looked like 200 years ago. And you know what Tim said? Probably just like this. And I think he's right. So, all right. Little wildlife, flora and fauna for you. Our friend, the manatee, the gentle giant of the water, is coming over to say hi to us. If he gets closer, I'll get a closer shot, but that's about, what, Tim, about 30, 40 feet? Yeah, about 30, 40 feet. Okay. Get a little higher vantage point here. You can actually see his back out of the water right there. He's just laying around. Ah, the life of a manatee. This is a great place. I mean, there's no boats, no traffic, no nothing. I'm on top of a big bluff here. This place is great. The Sebastian River in Sebastian, Florida. All right, as you can probably hear, it's raining pretty good. Whew, just got caught in the rain. That's why I always carry this little half towel, little Monster energy drink. Half towel, Monster energy drink. If you would like to sponsor me, let me know. What? I know. That's one thing. Whew. Man, almost had an emergency. My ceiling almost caved in on me. So I had to put my stick right in the middle. It's still accumulating some water up there. Woo, man. We got Tim and Dave. They're over there in the campsite, but alright, we figured it would rain. I'm gonna have to lower down the Redneck Riviera straps because it's a little too high, but other than that, everything's okay. So, man, hopefully this rain will let up and we can do some dinner. There's Tim and Dave under that one. Hey guys, how's it going? Man, it is really raining. I got soaked. My tarp kind of filling up on the top. Every minute or so I gotta drain it off. But man, it is really raining. Check this out. Wow, I got soaked, but hey, that's all part of the camping experience. The tent's doing good. I got a tarp underneath it. I don't think anything's gonna stay really, really dry, but just the sides of the tent are a little wet now. The 10 by 10 tarp is really saving my life right now. But hopefully this will only last for a little while longer. It'll let up, and then we can get on with the show. I had to make a little improvised support from my roof because the water's pooling up over here, and it's just high enough using my camera tripod to where when this fills up, it drains off the side just like that. This side, I got a stick in the middle. So this side, when it pulls up right over there, it kind of, the weight of the water just kind of shifts it to the front. And in just a second, it's going to drain off. Just like that. That's how hard it's raining down here. There's Tim over in the camp hut, and the water's coming up to the tent. So it's coming pretty close. Hopefully this is waterproof on the bottom. I don't feel any water in it. So River Country Products Trekker 1A, this is your test. We'll see if this baby's waterproof or not. Okay, it's finally letting up. Man, my fatal error in setting up the tarp was on the sticks on each side. I tied them too high, so the tarp was going like this, and it allowed the water to pool in the middle of the tarp like this. If I would have tied it just 1 foot lower, all of the water would have ran off and I wouldn't have had any problem. But I still don't have any problem. It's been so dry around here because it hasn't rained in like 3 or 4 months, and the water is just all soaking right in. So it's pretty much stopped. I'm gonna get out and see if I can help Trailblazer Tim get a fire going. It sounds like it's still raining because I'm under the trees. So everything stayed dry. The River Country Products, the floor's all dry. Everything else, it's on a tarp, but we'll see how it works. Now, of course, the sun's coming out. 10 minutes after it was just deluging. You remember the Redneck Riviera when this was up? Well, that wasn't so good of an idea in the rain. So in retrospect, I should have been set up like this all the time, but it really didn't. You know, I was under there and I was able to tip the water off of the top of the tarp. So the tent really did not get wet. I mean, just a little bit of water around the sides and a little bit of water around the bottom. The inside is totally dry. The inside of the tarp is totally dry. But I just learned a lot about tarp setup and rain. And the only way you learn this stuff is by doing. So hopefully we can find some dry wood, we get a fire going, and we could cook a little dinner because I'm getting hungry. Here's a good indication. In Florida, palm frond leaves, burn wet or dry. After that rain we just had 15 minutes ago, now we're getting our fire back going. So, palmettos, burn wet or dry. Okay, I figured that it was time for some little before dinner hors d'oeuvres. So, I'm gonna get one of my favorite snacks, some Armour Vienna sausages. Okay, as it starts to rain lightly again. So we're gonna get some Armour Vienna sausages, and we're gonna spice it up with some McDonald's spicy buffalo sauce. So this ought to be good. Okay, wouldn't you know it, I got ready to do my Vienna sausages, and it started raining. So now I'm back up under the tarp, but who cares? We are gonna get these wonderful Viennies. Should we drink the juice? All right, let's do it. Doesn't matter. I sweated a lot earlier, so I figure that's replacing some of the salt. Actually, I'm getting used to that. It's not bad. Now we're gonna put some McDonald's spicy buffalo sauce in these. If I could get it open. And Trailblazer Tim had some spare spicy buffalo sauce. This stuff is probably so old and it's not going to open. Ooh, we're going to put this. Oh. Oh man, this looks terrible. Oh, this looks terrible. Spicy buffalo sauce. Now, you got to tap it on the ground. Get that spicy buffalo down there. Wow. Trailblazer Tim's right here off camera laughing at me. Amount of spicy buffalo sauce. Look. No, man, you missed it. I drank the juice.
Oh.
All right, let's see how these are. They won't come out. Oh, I got one. Oh, look at that, dude. Wow. That's got a kick. Ooh, man. Ooh, that's got a kick to it. Ooh, here's the second one. Look at all that spicy buffalo sauce on there. Oh my God. That's good. I'm really hungry. Man, McDonald's spicy buffalo sauce is pretty spicy. Whew. All right. Sounds like the rain's letting up. So I'm going to sit here and finish my Vienna sausages, which is a wonderful camp snack. Good. I'm gonna sit here and finish these. Then, as soon as this rain lets up, looks like it's letting up, we're gonna go out and I'm gonna cook a little dinner up, and I hope you're gonna like it. Good morning. That was kind of a rough night. About 2:30 this morning, there was some serious stuff on the radar, serious rain. I had to get up and take the rain fly down. Kind of starting to pack up the tent, maybe get a little bit of coffee, do some breakfast, but it wasn't all it's cracked up to be. It was rained really hard yesterday, as you saw. So, well, we're gonna see if we can maybe get a little breakfast and get out of here. All right, we decided to get our ass packed up and get out of here because there's some serious rain coming. Dave's breaking down his stuff over there. Trailblazer Tim is back there organizing the last of our other stuff. And we are going to get cleaned up and get out of here. Even though it rained like a mother, we still had a fairly decent time, I guess. I guess, but we don't care if it rains. We don't care about no stinking rain. Okay, so this is the first camp out adventure of 2021. Probably not the last. It might be the last, but I gotta do a couple of things with my gear. Like the Trekker 1A tent is pretty good. It's a little small though. I need a new air mattress, you know, a couple little tweak things to go on. So you'll see those in some later videos. So good to be back with you. Once again, this is Matthew, FloridaBoy, and I will see you on the trail.